Okay, so this is Web Suspect, and I'm back to make a follow-up video. I have one up already. PAINSCOURT asked me to make a video on how to retrieve his messages on YouTube. And just to make a long story straight, I said it took me about 4 hours to find out where it went, but MePocket helped me out. And he said up here you have this page, this URL bar that's affiliated with your page, and you could just remove everything but youtube.com, and I already have it typed in here before, inbox, and you're just going to type in inbox and hit enter, and then the page magically appears and you can look at your messages. And here's one from PAINSCOURT. Okay, so if I go back and you're not aware and you haven't watched the other video, I suspect there's a reason why PAINSCOURT wanted to make me this video. He said that they removed the message links, and it looks like they did it deliberately, and I said they did. And but if you remember before, you could go over here and there was a button that said inbox, and you could check your messages. There was also one up here, and what they did about a week or two before was they tried to merge your account. So if you had a Google account and you had a YouTube account, they tried to merge your Google account with your YouTube account, and that's because Google bought YouTube about 2 or 3 years ago, and a lot of people were upset because they were trying to make political activism videos, and that was, you know, were we still going to be able to do that with YouTube? But anyway, there was another inbox here where you could get your messages, and it would tell you how many messages you have. And it's gone. Instead, like here where you see the 0, if you have a message there, and you can click on it and it'll come up, and what it does is it kicks you right into Google Circles. Now Google Circles was it started about a year ago or 2 years ago as a project by Google. It's sort of a social networking page like MySpace or Facebook, but it's just totally horrible. And I'm gonna click on it, and hopefully we can go over to there. And there's PAINSCOURT's Google Plus page, and he has fans that he wants to message on there, and plus it helps generate links back to the channel and networking and stuff, which is helpful for activism. And there was some stuff that was just sort of, let's say, kick me back to there. I was trying to click on it and see if it would take me back to the Google Circles, but you can go directly to Google Plus just by going home to Google or google.com. There'll be a link to click on Google Plus. Should be at the top here. Here's one right here. If you have your account name and it's a plus, then you can click on it. It'll take you to Google Plus. So my question is this: are we going to be able to link our networking together like we did with messages now that messages is gone? And I mean, it's real apparent. Like there's a channel called AMTV. If I click it in here, it might come up, and it's a whole host of social media shills linked together, and they're getting funding, and you know, they're getting a lot more hits. So my question is, are the people that want to do social networking are going to be able to do it, or are we just going to kind of like regular TV? Are we going to get slowly pushed out? I want to go over to Christopher Green's site, see how many hits he's getting on his video. I mean, he's getting around 10 or 20,000, so are a lot of other people. So I mean, here he's got 2,000. On average, he's getting about 10 times more views. It would be nice to have 5 or 10 you know, quote-unquote patriots, or people that were political activists, and have them linked together and share videos and stuff, rather than, like, you can go here now. AMTV has a website. I talked to New Course about it on his channel. AMTVmedia.com, and they've got stuff for sale. So, I mean, you know, the other way to do this maybe would be to take all my pennies to the bank, buy the website, which I thought would be something akin to the PAIN Broadcasting Network, and then just link a bunch of YouTube channels there and sell PAIN-related gear. Like, what kind of PAIN-related gear could we sell? Like, where's the website here? Here's the gear. They have a gear button here. And then I couldn't really afford all the stuff they have. I couldn't afford, like, a money laundering site for donations, and I don't think I could take donations, and I don't think PAIN could take donations. But here they have a mug, t-shirt, and a hat. Maybe you could buy, like, would people be interested in buying a PAIN hat, or PAIN Broadcasting Network hat, or PAIN Communication Network mug? I don't know. But as far as YouTube messages, that's where they went. They removed all the links. There's links now. Well, I showed you before up here. And you just go to youtube.com/inbox, type inbox in there after the slash, and it'll come up, and then you can click to your personal messages. But, you know, that's what happened. They removed the buttons, and now you can't hardly get to your messages. There's like 20 different buttons you can click through. You'll eventually get there, but, you know, what I did is I read up on all this as far as what they were doing, and that's how I knew. And gosh, you know, that's just a terrible video, but it's a stupid thing that YouTube is doing to try and force people to use their failed program, Google Circles. And then how do I link? I was trying before. They had something called Circles where you could put people in your circles, which I had one I started here called the PAIN Broadcasting Network. But it keeps scrubbing people out. But I would like to have, like, a whole bunch of people in the circles, and then share the circles. But YouTube is kind of, and Google Plus is kind of fighting me. It's, you know, I need to figure out a way to force this stupid social networking site they have set up to do what I want. So maybe that's the next project, is to get 5 or 10 people, political activists, working together to create more social media circles, because that's how they're going to force. That's how they force trends. You know, the whole thing there is trying to force a trend. Like, you go to the grocery store and the 8-ounce Snickers bar is gone, and they got a 6-ounce Snickers bar and a 12-ounce Snickers bar. You know, it's like, you can't get your 8-ounce Snickers bar. You either gotta get a smaller one or one that's big enough to choke a horse. I think one time I was hungry enough to eat one, but I ate a 16-ounce Snickers bar and I felt pretty sick. But yeah, that's how it goes.